Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if guys yous want to help me, going by my analytics, 88% of the people click the videos but they don't subscribe. Guys, you can help me out. It doesn't cost a thing. Trying my very best to get to 600 subscribers. Yous can help me out. Just click the subscribe button, notification bell, and that helps me out so much, and you get content all the time with the Transformers. So finally, Hoist has had his review, and now it's Grapple. We had to wait a while for these two. I've teased them so many times. They're going to come after this video, they're going to come after this video, but something better always came along. Now Grapple has his video, and it's took me a while to actually like the bot, and it's only because of the Toyhax decals. Without those decals, this bot was very plain. There were so many issues with this, to the point where us as fans and collectors had to make the adjustments on it to fix this. As soon as this launched in Wave 1 of Earthrise, it was notoriously bad for breakage. Mine's has had the fixes, but it still has issues. And I'm going to go over some of them as well with the Toyhax decals, but the decals is the most important thing I want to talk about, because it just made this bot stand out on its own, when originally it looked awful in my opinion. It was just orange and black, and the horrific see-through panel here for the windscreen I just did not like. I don't like it when they do that, and you can just see things hiding. I like things either covered or well hidden, and they kind of dropped the ball in this one. So let's start things off. Let's zoom right in. So straight away, got a new bumper down here with Grapple and the registration plate, or the license plate. The windscreen is covered, and it continues round here. Now these can be a little bit tricky putting on due to the size, but if you've got a good enough pair of tweezers, don't use ones like this, but use a thin set. You can get them in. The decals continue down here, obviously construction vehicle, and it looks really well done. And that's that. If I turn them round, it continues the exact same on the other side. And if I flip them back round here, we have an extra two bumper ones with Grapple there as well. Bring the camera up, the crane has now got a nice hydraulic system. And if I turn it round, now it has these panels on it already, but now we've got LA construction. Flip it back round here, we have a nice silver Autobot symbol. So when it came to transformation, this is when things started getting worrying for people. So let's take off the gun. Now this is where I will be hesitant, right? And I will show you what you have got to do. So basically, there's two pegs back here, and this is what I'm worried about Inferno. And before I cover the decals here, let's go over this little section. So let's pick it off. And mine's can come out nice, and they don't break. Why is that? Those two pegs, you have to sand down. Use a nail file or sandpaper, just smooth them down till you can get them going in and out and are perfect. Originally they just snapped on people and it broke the transformation. It would sit, but it broke it. And I'm talking about out the box, and this was a common feature. So at the back you can see we've got two lights here, and if I flip them here, we've got those beautiful decals. I love this steel look with the feel to them, and vents here as well. So that was the thing you had to do. You had to make sure you took them off gentle to make sure they didn't break. Continuing with the hazard look, or the warning look, we've got the decals coming along here. And brand new decals to cover in here. It gives it more of a shine to it instead of just flat orange. And the transformation was extremely simple. As soon as you took this part off, come at the feet, just do that. And do that. So there's your feet ready. That would allow now for the main torso to come up like so. Turn it round. Unpeg the arms. Just release them. They can clip in place. Come at the head section. Bring that up. What we'll do is we'll take off the grapple. You've got a hook there. We all know he's got it. Close that down. And we'll just close this up in itself. So it's like a little puzzle. Do that. And then what we'll do is flip the head round so it can show. And now we have grapple. So let's get the hands out. And that of course leaves us with the left hand, and what we can do that instead, you can either put on this accessory, which looks okay, or if you want more traditional, you can put on the hose like so. The hose sits nice on the side of the crane, little panel there, and you can just clip that back on. And there we go. So let's clip this one on. We'll keep him on with this. So right away you can see there's a lot more colour variation within the bot, and I think it looks fantastic the way it is. So zooming in again, we can see we've got nice decals on the shoulder panels here. The eyes have actually got decals. That was the hardest one, where the thin pliers really need to be spot on. Going down, more of a Generation 1 look here, and similar down here as well, with small little decals there. If we open the legs, we've got vents in here as well. Moving back up, we're going to look at the arms, and we've got this white decal. It goes all the way round. You just have to split into the sections. A nice decal there and another vent there, and I think that was it. Yeah, I thought there was one underneath it. But there you go, folks. That is Grapple with his Toyhax decals. And if I put on his rifle, there we go. And that fixes the bot, in my opinion. Just getting everything tidy. Get that nice ankle tilt on. And it does bring the bot out a little bit more, in my opinion, compared to the plain black and orange, which was one thing I didn't like. This was a shelf warmer. Danny Dolphin has quoted Grapple for days, trademark to her, so I've got to pay her now. But yeah, this was a shelf warmer, and I just took a chance on him. I like the transformation, I like the look, but I hated the plainness. And then on top of the fact that we as collectors, or like the reviewers, anything like that, we had to fix this because the QC at the time just didn't get the pegs right. It did feel like at the time it was rushed out the door, and if it's brand new moulds and that, obviously they've not probably had the setting time to what is the perfect 5mm thickness. And it's not a big thickness, that's the thing. It's not even like it's an extra millimetre. It's silly how it was. But it's a simple fix with a nail file, and it fixes it. Where my one has the issue, arms are fine. Arms don't feel loose at all. That's on a nice hinge, but the legs can be a bit loose on mine. And that's the only thing I didn't like. But overall, if you're doing the decal look, Grapple does look great. He looks a lot better like that than he did originally. It's just patience with this set. That's the thing. It's just a lot of patience with the decals and how they go on. But they do finish the bot off and make things look a lot nicer, in my opinion. As always, I'll leave a link in the description box as always. If you plan on ordering it, it means it just takes you straight to the website. So Transformer fans, what is up next? And that is, of course, we are starting the Transformers movie 1986 Studio Series line. We're going to be starting with 01 Jazz and work our way through every weekend. This is going to be a weekend one. We'll be back on Monday as well with another double feature. We're going to be showing up with Toyhax Decals for Smokescreen, and finally Wheeljack will make his appearance. I think it would be quite appropriate to do it as racing cars. Why not? Why not? So they two guys will be on Monday, Jazz is on Saturday, and throughout the week you'll see things coming up with Toyhax Decals for Sunstreaker, Hound, and quite possibly Astro Train will finally get his video. So Transformer fans, that is Grapple's video. He had to wait since August last year, but he's finally got it. And if you've got him, get the decals. If you've seen him in the wild and you've never understood why people just leave him, now you know. Is he worth it? For the collection, yes. But be wary, fix those pegs. Just fix them and you'll be fine. You'll be good as golden. Until next time, Transformer fans, I'll see you over the weekend with Jazz from Studio Series 1986. Take care. Thank you for everyone to tune in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur Reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.